When I was younger, my dad killed my cat. He put it in the furnace and killed it. I was 5 years old. That's one of my first memories of my dad. And then my mother slept with my best friend when I was 13 and talked him into killing me. She got him drunk and slept with him and seduced him into trying to kill me. There was 10 kids, so I kind of seemed like an invisible child. Later on in life, about 17, 18 years old, I started torturing people. People came around my house. If they pissed me off, I would hit them. There was a couple that I actually cut with razor blades. I was hurt and I wanted to hurt everybody else. I wanted to hurt everybody else bad. And tried drugs here and there and got into lots of street crimes and whatnot, because that's the only place I had to go. I could have gone to like mental health centers or hospital or the cops or whatever, but my parents made sure that I was scared of those people. I didn't go talk to any kind of counselor or anything until I was 28 years old. I was having delusions that my friends were demons and that they were trying to keep me down and whatnot. I even barricaded myself in my bedroom a few times. It took me, I think, 5 or 6 times going in and out of the center to try to get help. I still was worried because of how long it took in the waiting room. I wanted to just get up and leave and run because I was scared they're, going to come out with white jackets and run me off. And then when I was in there, I was still scared to even tell them anything. It took about my second or third visit to actually say something to them that would actually get them to help me. Other than that, I was just telling them small things that, didn't bother me to share with people. At first, when I went in it, I was like, okay, and I read it all, and it teaches you stuff about, breathing, wellness, coming to a sense of concentration, to take the thoughts and the ruminating thoughts and the what we always call was monkey mind, where your mind's just kind of everywhere, to take that and be able to put it aside and focus on what you need to focus on. But it also teaches you about how to talk to people and what kind of language to use depending on the person, like if it's a loved one or if it's a coworker, depending on where the relationship stands. And at first I thought it was a bunch of BS, but then after a while I realized that it was actually helping me. And it teaches you how to take care of yourself, how that sometimes sleep and eating and all these things can actually affect your mental illness even more, which I didn't think about either, but it did help quite a bit. And it comes up, I'm able to tell myself that I'm having anxiety, and I'm able to pull myself back to where I need to be at and focus on things, when before I couldn't focus on anything at all. I was just kind of everywhere. I can calm myself down and explain what I'm angry about, when before I would just throw stuff, break stuff, yell at people, and I don't think I was really making much sense at all, but now I can actually explain why I'm angry. I do more with my life now, I think. Since then, I get out more, I talk to people more. I'm not as judgmental as with people as I used to be. Where I used to, anybody that wasn't like me, dressed like me, looked like me, I didn't want nothing to do with them because I figured they were just judging me anyway. So it was kind of a contradiction of judgment going on there. Heroin's probably the worst when it comes to people trying to self-medicate, because when I did heroin the few times, you are completely gone. You don't hurt anybody else. You're just gone. It's almost like a nice warm blanket in a pillow on a bed, even if you're on concrete. Alcohol makes it way worse, because you wake up the next morning, you don't know what you did, and next thing you know, you've caused 100 more problems in your life. The only time that I had with my uncle that he wasn't drinking and beating on us was at his house, because his house was loaded with comic books, toys, and everything from the bottom to the top, and he wouldn't drink in there because he was afraid he'd get his stuff messed up. So I always loved it. So I think there is when I latched on to wanting to be in the arts, because it wasn't always just music. I've always been writing books and everything when I was younger. Singing's a lot different than just my writing. My singing, when I sing and I'm singing in front of a crowd, I feel like I get to share something with everybody that normally I wouldn't be able to share without breaking down or crying or something. I love when I sing a love song or something and see a couple kiss or something out in the crowd. I like that. I enjoy that. It makes me happy that I can offer something like that.